But you can see here how they've built like balconies overlooking the river, so it looks like they're discouraging you from going down to the riverbank. Not sure. So you'll see here now another part of the original culvert used to break in the park. Look at that. I think it's great that you go. I do think it's great. Probably early 1900s when a lot of this place was culverted. And again, looking over there, see the little
Hi, Karen.
This is very interesting. Look at this.
Says no one watching. I'm just watching a what's his name? Martin Zero. He does like lots of exploring. I wouldn't say exploring. Just like, I don't know. He's in Manchester. Yeah, so I'm just watching that. Been doing some investigating as well, Karen, about what happened to me the other day to do with that drug, because I didn't take any fucking drug. It's really weird. Yeah, it's crap. I missed your live earlier, Karen. I saw it, but I had a little nap. I should have actually put it on, just playing. Just had a nap, but no. I was so tired. It's like I've had to do like 2 sleeps to get back to feeling a bit more normal. So mad, my channel, like if I upload a video which is like police or anything, doesn't matter, like I lose subscribers, which is weird. YouTube is so disgusting. Karen, I tried to take care of myself, but when you get drugged up by someone and then get in trouble because you're off your fucking face and you don't know that you've took a drug, you end up. I didn't do anything really bad. I just kicked the wall, but whatever that drug was, I've got no idea. I've just been calling. I've called the police about it just now and said, look, you need to investigate and get my blood from the hospital and see what drug it is, because that was disgusting. It was the weirdest experience of my life. I mean, I've took drugs and stuff, but wow, it was just weird. Last night I was hallucinating. I was seeing like fucking monks, all sorts of shit going on. Monks, nuns, flashing lights, attacking me. Little ghost things standing on the street staring up at me. Every window I looked in, there was like people staring at me. Like, oh, it was so weird, so fucking weird. And that's what I mean. I don't take drugs like that. Not anymore. I mean, I've never actually took. Hi, Eric. Yeah, I've never actually took any like trippy stuff before, but last night, oh my good God, I was just seeing. There's like people walking down the street, and I thought I came up the park, sat on a bench because I was scared shitless, because in the park I was seeing some mad stuff going on, and then came out, sat on the bench, and then these 2 people walked down the hill opposite. They looked like an older couple, well, like 40-ish, but they looked older, if you know what I mean. And then I thought they were real, even though I'd seen hallucinations already, and that's why I came out of the park. And then they're walking down the street, and then it's like they saw me, and they were scared to go in the park, which they wouldn't have been anyway at that time of night. But they looked so real. And then they were like, walked up again, up the park. It was so fucked up. Eric, I don't know. You should have. Eric, you should have a wrench. Have you not got one? I don't know. Why does it only say it's like one person in it? Fuck, you know. But anyway, I'm doing an investigation into what drug. I'm trying to get my blood from the hospital, like, or get them to test it. I don't understand why they didn't do it. They kept saying to me, "What did you take? What did you take?" And I said, "I only had like a bit of alcohol and my prescription drug." And they're like, they looked at me like, even they didn't look like they're saying I was lying, because if I'd have took something and I felt really weird and stuff, and it happened yesterday as well. I've not been right since Wednesday. If I'd have took something, I would have fucking told them. I would say, "Oh, I took some speed or methamphetamine, or I don't know. I don't know what drugs are out there anymore." Like, but I wouldn't lie to them, and I just told them all I knew that I took, and then they didn't actually test my blood. They only tested it for like what do you call it? Like to see if the kidneys and all that sort of shit's working all right. And then they released me. So I've just called them like just now. A&E, spoke to them, then the ward that I was in, then 101 NHS helpline, and saying, "Keep the fucking blood, don't throw it out." But I bet they've thrown it out, because I want to know what drug someone put in me. That's fucking disgusting shit, that. And I was, oh, you can't explain how it feels. It's fucking horrible. Still got the after effect of it as well. Yeah, Karen, like they could have, like on the roadside, they could have just like swabbed my mouth while I was unconscious due to a drug overdose, but we don't know what drug it is. Why don't they swab me for, like they do on the roadside? Please do it now, and they can tell if you took cannabis, I don't know about heroin or cocaine. Why don't they test that? Eric, yeah, it was honestly I don't even remember anything at all, and I didn't buy anything. I've got a live stream. I don't know if any of you saw it. I think you might have. I was a bit pissed off down the seafront, and because some bloke kept coming at me, threatening, saying, "Go away, come on, like go away." This like it, basically trying to make it out that he owned the fucking place. When I'm on public land, just walking about, just doing my own thing, and that's because I watched that live stream. Now I remember that night, but I do not remember buying any fucking drugs, which I would not anyway, because I do not buy drugs anymore. I used to do it when I was like 20. I'm like 40 something now. So no, someone spikes me somehow, and I don't know how. That's what I'm trying to find out. But the police ain't going to help, because I think it might be them that did it. Fucking scumbags. Yeah, Karen, I think I might have seen in the comments. I made it unlisted now, because guess what? I broke the law by doing that live stream, because I recorded in public, and that breaches my criminal behaviour order. So that's what I mean. If I was allowed to record all the time, I would have a full of that day, if you know what I mean. But no.
Now, I don't doubt that by the time we got to the mid 1800s, that those were very, very, very expensive.
Eric, I'm just laughing at that. Cunt. Oh no, get arrested for that. Can't say cunt. Do you know what? I should move to America because that's literally what I get arrested for. Apart from the other night when I got spiked with that drug, I really need to find out what that fucking shit was. But in America, you can say cunt, and you've still got that. You've got all loads of bollock laws and stuff. But what I keep getting done for is public order offences in England, and it's because I say fuck cunt, fuck off, twat, you fucking piece of shit, all that sort of shit, and you get done for it. Like, really? Oh god. Refeed. I think so. Eric, I think something happened. I don't know what. I remember that night only because that live stream that Karen said she saw. I've been like watched that, and yeah, I sound drunk and just a bit pissed off and stuff. But I wasn't high, and I wouldn't be because I've not took anything. But earlier on, Karen, I don't know if you, Karen, actually, were you watching the live stream before that live stream? You know, in that last one where it's like I'm back or something like that, and I have a little bit of a rant and go all that shit. Did you see the first one where someone ran up behind me and switched my live stream off? Did you see that? Because that was a weird night. Yeah. There was a bloke kicking off at me. I did speak to security. There was police driving by shouting at me, saying, like, you're a cunt or something like that. I swear to God, I remember that bit. And I remember that live stream. And all I can see from my live stream is I'm a little bit pissed off, a little bit drunk, how I am now. But I didn't take any drugs. So, and I don't know anybody. I keep myself to myself. I've got no fucking friends, like, offline, really. Only the people who live in my house, that's all. I don't go out and meet people and do drugs and shit anymore. Like, but I was high as a kite, and the doctors at the hospital, they keep asking me, what did I take? What did I take? And I'm like, I didn't take anything. So I'm so confused how I got so high. I was a fucking mess. It was an absolute mess. Yeah, Eric, it's fucking scary. That's why I'm like investigating it, because I've reported it to the police just now. Let's just say they could be involved. And I rang the hospital 2 times because it got cut off. Because I want to know if they keep my blood, and I just want to know they need to test it for actual drugs, not just test it for what they like kidneys and all that shit. Eric, I reckon it was places, is it? To be honest, somehow I don't know how. because I did not take any drugs. I was quite happy metal detecting and stuff, but then I got abused from some dickhead. I did go and speak to people, like in between, which I might have on body cam out actually. I even checked that. I've still got it because the police raided me again the other night. Yeah, because I kicked the wall over, they smashed my door in, and they didn't steal anything this time, I don't think. But they didn't leave me a note saying that it stole shit. But they trashed my fucking room again. Like, they were looking for me, right? But they were like going through my bin and stuff, which I don't think is legal for a summary offence. Anyway. Yeah, Karen, I broke a wall, my house wall. Not like the whole house, but it's like a wall in the garden. I kicked it over because I was spiked with some sort of drug, and I don't remember it at all. I know I did it because I've seen the CCTV, but it's not me to do that. Like I said, I've even said to the police, I've took shitloads of drugs in my life, and that ain't me. Someone sparked me right up there, cunts. Like, I don't know what happened, but something happened. That's why I'm investigating. Yeah, Karen, I got I kicked over a quarter of a wall and it fell on the floor. And then I went in my house. Then police turned up because the landlord somehow saw what I did. And then yeah, I was off my nut, like on drugs, but I didn't even take any fucking drugs. That's what's so confusing. And then it's so weird. It's done my head in big time. But they've done me for swearing and stuff because I've seen the footage. It's mad. It's not me. I was off my fucking tits, basically. Yeah, a quarter of a wall. So there's 3/4 left, and it's easily fixable. But the police turned up, smashed my door in, but I wasn't in my room, and then they smashed the other door in with the big red key, and yeah, it's just like, and I actually think they broke the law by smashing the door in for a summary only offence. But I don't know. I've got a fucking funny feeling it's the police that drugged me up to make me cause trouble, do something, because that whatever I was on, that ain't right. It's just so weird. I did not take any drugs, so how would the hospital say that I have, and the medics and everything at the police station? And they kept asking over and over again, what did you take? What did you take? And I'm like, nothing, apart from what I'm supposed to take. So what the fuck? It's so weird. It's really weird, and everyone probably people go, oh, paranoia, but really, no, it's not anymore, is it? That night, the police are driving by me going, fuck off, you cunt, or something with the word cunt, like winding down the window and shouting at me, saying cunt and stuff. And then later on, next minute, I'm fucking high as a kite. I think they might have fucked up a little bit, to be honest. Eric, because someone's streaming, I can't mod you. I'd have to kill this and then. The thing is, though, Eric, you should be a mod anyway. Yeah, Karen, apparently they were shouting at me. It was like I went down the seafront, right? And I was just going to do a walkabout live stream and try and keep people out of it because of my criminal behaviour order. But I couldn't do it because I was just recording and then got some random bloke coming up like a proper dickhead going, "Oh, fucking smash your teeth in," and all this. And that live stream seems to have disappeared. Someone switched my live stream off. He came up behind me, pressed the button to like end it. And then I started another one, and that's the only one that I've got left. So, and then that's why I reckon it was like someone that works for the police or something came up behind me and switched off. They know, it's so weird. I remember that bit. And that's the weird thing. All that night is coming back to me, like slowly, because of that live stream. Remember the first one? And yeah, I didn't take any drugs, but I had drugs in my system. So I think that says it all, doesn't it? Got stitched up somehow. Probably an undercover police offered me a drink or something. I was like, "Oh, I'll have a little swig," and then got high. Karen, what the last that weird live stream that I did? I was all pissed off and that. So you mean that one? Anyway, definitely something dodgy going on. I don't know. Well, you probably wouldn't because you're both American, aren't you? Yeah, Karen. Yeah. So, Karen, what happened in the first one? You know, it got cut off. What did I do in that? Do you remember? Because it's gone completely. So I don't know. I'm going to ask YouTube actually to undelete it because I know they can. And so I think I think it might be good to like have it. Did you actually hear them, Karen? The police saying "fuck off, you cunt" or anything like that in that live stream? I can't remember. I don't know if I'd already been spiked before that because I did not buy any drugs, didn't take any. So I'm wondering how the fuck I ended up hallucinating last night and all that shit. And that's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Fuck. But it'll all be covered up. Probably fucking police involved. Trying to get me like put in prison. Because they're scumbags on them. Yeah, Karen. I mean, that kind of sort of, I remember that. Was I being a dick at all? Or were they coming up to me and going, "Don't record me"? Because obviously, because I know criminal behaviour order I've got, can't record people, so I try not to. So usually, if like people are in my way and a little what? Hmm. Yeah, because I just don't get it. That Eric knows this was like last Wednesday. I've been fucking world of shit. Eric, yeah. Well, not. Oh, actually, I did. I remember because what I've been trying to piece together is what actually happened on that Wednesday, like late at night. And I know that I went out during the day and I bought a Subway and I ate that half of it in the town. Then I went to the beach, did a bit of metal detecting. I remember sitting down because it's slightly coming back to me, and then just eating the rest of it in between having a couple of beers and that, and then that live stream. Just yeah, I was just a bit drunk and pissed off, but there's some drugs that have been in my system that have made me gone mental. Hallucinations, fucking weird shit. And I didn't take any drugs. No way. Karen, I'm kind of thinking like earlier, maybe during the day before I went down the seafront. I know it sounds paranoia, but there's definitely a drug in my system, and it came out of my skin coming back from court the other day, and it stunk. It was like it. Oh, it's disgusting, like piss chemical shit. And I did not take any drug. I know that for a fucking fact. No fucking way. So how it got in my system, I've got no fucking idea. No, Eric, this was not alcohol poisoning or anything like that. No way. Why you wouldn't? The doctors were like kept asking me when I came round, what drugs have you taken? What drugs have you taken? They're like they couldn't work it out. I don't understand why they didn't do a simple drug test that you can do on the side of the road. But it was just weird as fuck. And I just slept and slept and slept for ages. I know drugs, and what I took apparently was not anything I've ever taken before, and I wouldn't have bought anything off anybody at all. No way. I mean, look at this YouTube channel right now. 4 people. I know it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, but I used to get like 20 to 30 people, and the views on my channel have gone downhill massively. That ain't fucking people going, oh, he's fucking twat or anything like that. This is the police that are doing this. I actually think the police somehow stitched me up with some sort of drug to make me go fucking loopy that night, and then they can arrest me. It sounds kind of far-fetched, but fuck it, who cares? Yeah, Eric, so you know you used to be like an alcoholic. You'd know. But the thing is, I have taken drugs in the past, but so I know what it feels like. And if I take a drug, I'm like, you just took a drug, so think about how you're acting, kind of thing. But what happened the other night is like, how do you explain it? I didn't know I had taken a drug. There you go. And because I didn't know I had taken a drug, then I just thought I was being normal. Yeah. Anyway, this is fucking bullshit. Hello, Bill. Yeah, so local. The other day I got spiked with, I don't know where, how, or who did it, some sort of drug, and it fucked me up big time. I went to hospital after being arrested. That's some mad shit. And CPR done on me, fucking injections all over my fucking body, everything. And I did not take a fucking drug, but I was high as a kite. And I did some criminal damage shit, like, and I don't remember any of it whatsoever. So I got fucked up by. I think the police are involved. Fucking, I think it is them.